Hi everyone, my name is Tom Passero. I am your instructor this semester for the BUS211 Contemporary Customer Service web course. I wanted to give you a brief introduction to the course. More importantly, I wanted to make sure you understood the requirements for the semester-long case assignment, Building a Customer Service System. If you're familiar with Blackboard, you should see the folders on the left, which gives you information as to the syllabus, announcements, assignment sets, and other resources available to you. I've opened it up to the first assignment set, the assignment set 1, and there are several things to do, discussion boards, quizzes, and so on. Now, the important thing to know is you have the first question set rubric for the BCSS is what I'll call it now. This is a semester-long assignment, and in your syllabus, which I am putting up on the screen, you'll see the requirements for this, and I'm going to read it to you. You will choose an organization, for-profit, not-for-profit, and apply the ideas from each chapter to that organization. You may select an organization where you work and/or one in which you have an interest. It's your choice. You will then complete 6 BCSS question sets associated with the textbook chapters. Each set incorporates a rubric that must be followed in order to achieve maximum assignments. Every one of these assignments is worth 100 points. Most of the questions require you to critically think about how to apply customer service principles outlined in the text. In addition, several questions necessitate that you do some research into your own chosen organization. The question set rubrics can be found in the assignment set folders in Blackboard, and that's what I showed you. Each assignment set has its own rubric. And there's some other information down below here about what you're supposed to do, read each one. I'm going to show you what the first rubric looked like. But the most important thing of this is to think quickly about an organization you'd like to find out a little bit more about. Between you and me, if you are currently working at an organization, that would be the best one to choose because you have inside information about the goings on with respect to customer service, and you can get that information as long as it's not non-proprietary. But you also have references and resources, perhaps a coworker, perhaps your boss or your boss's boss. One of the rubrics in assignment set, specifically assignment set 3, will have you interview someone from that organization. So again, if you happen to work and choose that organization as your project for the entire semester, it would be easier for you. But then again, don't be held back by that. You may know some people at other organizations or wish to contact a company like a McDonald's or a Dana or whomever, or even maybe a hair salon or a karate dojo. I mean, there's the sky's the limit in terms of finding out what an organization can do to provide good customer service. So really, you have essentially an open book. But you will stick with that organization the entire semester. Okay, so if you do choose a McDonald's, or you do choose Joe's Karate or Jane's Yoga, you stick with that organization all the way through, and you'll be interviewing someone from that organization. I hope that's clear. And of course, I'll remind you as the semester goes on. Let me show you what one of these rubrics look like. This happens to be, again, the very first rubric, and what you see here is different levels of performance. Your goal is to try to get everything in this first column. That way you get full credit for that particular question. Like I said, this is from assignment set 1 rubric for this particular question set 1. The very first one is to give me the name of the organization, provide the name, purpose, what they do, what do they produce, and so on. Provide 3 external customers and each customer-specific needs. Provide 3 internal customers and each specific customer's needs. Please bullet point each of your entries. So what you want to do in this column, anything less than this column, it'll fall over here and you'll get less points for the question. That's how I do my rubrics and point values. So this gets the ball rolling. Tell me what organization you're going to do. Internal customers, of course, you know what that should be. External, people that you serve. Internal customers are those sections within the organization that you have to serve as well. That makes sense, right? Because maybe one transfer of information to another person in the organization, it could be training, it could be a lot of different things. So internal customers are the people with whom the employees work. External, of course, is who the customers, the consumers are. The second question, and last for that particular rubric, has to do with things from the textbook. And of course, the textbook is required for this course. Choose any 4 of the 6 customer service core competencies on pages 10 and 11 and come up with a 1 or 2 sentence starting point that helps develop that competency. So I give you some examples. I'll always give you examples. Wendy's restaurants and core competency number 3, empowerment. And this would be the starting point. Give store employees the authority to give customers free food as a reparation for a mistake to their order. Once again, follow the format or you'll lose points. Please name the core competencies you've chosen, followed by your 1 to 2 starting point explanations. Also, number each competency. Okay? So this is how it works the entire semester. You'll have 6 of these question sets. This is question set 1. You'll answer them fully. You'll use the same organization all the way through. And if you don't, I'll give it right back to you with no grade. But I'll give you a chance to correct yourself. And then last but not least, you'll use the proper format. Question set 3 is an interview. One of the thoughts I had is that you look at question set 3. It's out there in Blackboard, an assignment set 3. Take a look at it, and maybe you can schedule that any time, but I would like it done by the normal due date for assignment set 3, which I believe is right before the break. But each one of these question sets has a specific due date as it relates to this assignment set due date listed. Okay, I hope you have a clear idea of what's expected. And like I said, I hope you have a great semester. I'll be working with you. If there's any questions that you have whatsoever on this or any other things required of you this semester, please don't hesitate to send me an email. I usually get back to you within 24 hours. Okay? Take care and enjoy the semester.